Hotel 517 Luton Tower, good afternoon. Runway 25, 2406, going 190-260, good man.
Tower 215 Echo Yankee, we're with you and ready for departure at turn.
215 Echo Yankee, roger, hold Alpha 1.
Big Alpha 1, 215 Echo Yankee. Tower 174 Lima, holding in turn Alpha 1.
174 Lima, roger, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, 174 Lima.
Flight Lima Yankee, Alpha System, now have released, 31 to land, and you're absolutely switching your range.
Copy, your holding position is the flight Yankee.
Thank you, by Alpha 1, that's that line of information on this, is fine.
Right, Alpha 1, back up about number 825, easy, flight Yankee.
Good evening. Bit of a bonus one, this one. Wanted to come out and do some more testing. So local airport is Luton Airport, and it's going to be fairly busy for the next couple of hours through till sunset, so glad you can join me for some bonus Heathrow Live on the road action. That Wizz Air arrival to open today's show was inbound from Athens. You have to excuse the photographers and their ladders. It's not the ideal place, but it's plane spotting, isn't it? So this EasyJet is going to go full length. So it's on the runway now, backtracking, and it will spin around at the end. It's obviously nice and heavy, full of passengers and cargo.
Number 25, takeoff, easy, flight Yankee.
This particular flight off to Delaman, very nice too. So as I've said, this is a test more than anything. but it's nice to invite anyone with a love of plane spotting along. Hopefully it'll be a test that works out. It's a bit patchy for network up here, as you can see in the background. It's very rural, all rolling hills, fields and trees. As you can see from where we are, not ideal for departures. We do lose them for a second. We'll get some nice silhouetted climb outs as the sun comes around to be head on, low in the sky. And of course, when they're on normal ops, as they are today, they take that left turn very quickly because they're not allowed to fly over the town of Luton. And away she goes, off to Turkey. We'll just catch this arrival and then I'll say hello to the people in the chat. Beautiful conditions, Friday evening. We should be in for a marvellous sunset, which followers of the channel will know I'm rather keen on.
One line up in the vehicle and go to 5 with 9.83.
Hold out for 1, follow the back to Yankee to maintain altitude 4,000 feet.
Hold up for 1, after departure, match 3 Yankee, climb maintain 4,000 feet, let's go 827.
Next to depart, off to Poland, Wizz Air 1804, this one in A320-200, and another one that's going to backtrack for a full length, is it? No. Nice pair of legs in the shot. Always a bonus.
Runway 25 for takeoff is there, 90583. So hello, it's 93 November Tango, taxing out for 1 and 2.
93 November Tango, roger. Let's go 827 by after 1, line up the way, after 1, line up the way, runway 25, let's go 827. Wizz Air 9583, contact number control 118.8255.
118.8255, Wizz Air 9583.
Off into the beautiful blue sky. Right, let's get to the chat. Becky Davies, first in the chat. Good evening to you. welcome along for this somewhat on the hop pop-up show. Aviation Dev, good evening to you. Hope you're well. Malky, hello. Bertie boys, good evening. I think it's sunny everywhere, isn't it, Malky? I was watching some of aviation action whilst I was supposed to be working earlier on, and they've got glorious weather in Birmingham. Ms. Wolves, good evening. Hope you're well. Ready for the weekend. Julie K popped in to say hi. Thank you for the like. Hope you're well. And as I scroll down, very generous 5 gifted memberships from the lovely Julie. Thank you for your support, Julie. And if you're one of those that's received a gifted membership, please do say thank you to Julie in the chat. That's one of the ladder men gone. Another on the way into the blue. This EasyJet A320 will be heading off to Jersey. That just looks awesome. Great to have some sunshine late in the year. I think we've got it for the weekend, haven't we? So make the most of it.
21280, easy 15 Echo Yankee, goodbye.
Next EasyJet lined up, ready to go. This one off to Belfast. Thank you, Julie. Catch you again soon. Bertie boys, yeah, the sunshine at this time of year belies what the temperature might get to, doesn't it? It's really quite nice here at the moment, but I know as soon as that sun dips, it's going to be time to put the coat on. Our weekend show will be coming to you from Heathrow very early on Sunday morning, so I'll be wrapped up like a good un for that. Nice hot flask on the go.
Process 287, hello, hold up for 1.
Hold on for 1.
Navigator 449, roger. Navigator 480, via for 1, line up place on the 25.
Via for 1, line up and wait for me 25, this is 480.
Luton 174 Lima, contact damage control, 119, 778, bye.
119, 780, 174 Lima, goodbye.
Look at this. Heathrow, eat your heart out. We have a ground stack. Also known as a queue. Nice bandit mast Wizz Air Neo next to depart. Oh, -3. That's horrible, isn't it? We know it's coming for all of us. It's just a matter of time, isn't it? Should have a little bit of BizJet action. This one, VistaJet, who have a base here at Luton. Nice private charter airline. This one hopping over to Barcelona.
Tango 7 Alpha Yankee Alpha now, good afternoon, continue post number 1 head rolling. Tango Yankee Alpha runway 25, 1904 knots, bearing 140, 230, dead man. At 480, contact under control, 121.280, bye.
121.280, bye-bye, Vista 480.
Cheeky little VistaJet, almost catching me out. Thought that would have got up a bit quicker, but obviously a nice lazy departure.
Hold position, 727, follow Maxwell Yankee, maintain altitude 4,000
So it looks like all the departure traffic is being held for our next arrival, which I can see turning on now. This one, EasyJet A320-200, inbound from Antalya, and it's wearing the EasyJet Holidays livery.
Process 63 to the X-ray, hold position, 727, follow the Maxwell Yankee, maintain altitude 4,000 feet.
Alright, hold position, match 3 Yankee, and climb and maintain 4,000 with a 6 correct.
And that definitely isn't what we're looking at. So this one, another BizJet, you can see the EasyJet turning on. Again, a pretender to Heathrow with a mini stat cam. So whoever is on this one really doesn't want anyone to know because it's been hidden from flight radar. Anthony Lee Powell, good afternoon to you, or good evening. Hope you're well. GameCube, welcome back. For those that might not have tuned in at the beginning, this is essentially a test stream, but rather than do it private, we'll broadcast it, so if it doesn't work out, everyone gets to see. So far, so good.
Delta 630 X-ray by Alpha 1, expedite back to that line of plate runway 25.
Way Alpha 1 expedite back to line up runway 25, return 660.
Some absolutely gorgeous light on that arrival as it flared for landing. So there's another on approach. So they're going to squeeze this Wizz Air departure in before it.
Tango Yankee Alpha, taxi, holding place, Bravo.
I'm really quite surprised they've left this one out with a backtrack, because the next arrival really isn't that far away. There she is.
Tower 76 Nova Juliet, we are ready in sequence.
76 Nova Juliet, roger, hold out for 1.
Hold up for 1, 76 Nova Juliet.
GameCube, yeah, I was talking to someone not long ago about the Wizz Air livery. It's quite underrated really, isn't it? I think it was when we did the Gatwick stream a few weeks back.
Immediate takeoff with 660.
It's quite a smart livery, especially on the Neo when they opt for the nice funky bandit mask cockpit windows.
Mike Tango, runway 25, 172004, Berry 140, 0, take that.
Clear line, easy, 32 Mike Tango.
Never in doubt, was it, that they were going to get both?
Contact number 12, 118,
118-825, we thank you and bye. Fire up 1 on the flight runway 25, East 93, Ryanair 1655.
Ryanair 1655, good afternoon, signal post, number 1,
Continue number 1, Ryanair 1655.
It's not the most amazing special livery you'll ever see. Basically a swimming pool. Next out then, and taxi into runway. This is EasyJet 2431, little A319-100 off to Leon. We've spied in the queue waiting to depart an Aegean, which, unless I've missed something, don't normally fly out from Luton Airport.
Clear takeoff, East 93, November Tango.
Tower Ryanair 8144, taxiing up for 1.
8144, Luton Tower, hold on for 1.
Hold on for 1, Ryanair 8144.
Hello, Gian 4061, heading to 1.
Gian 4061, Luton Tower, hold on for 1.
Good morning, Gian 4061.
Crazy how far around that front wheel goes. Turn on a sixpence.
Ryanair 1655, runway 25, surface wind 21 degrees 5 knots, being 14023 degrees, clear to land. Good land, Ryanair 1655. Julia, swing a little under control. They said it won't be long as traffic airborne out north, so I can see it on the radar, so we'll just see a few minutes. No problem, mate. First, contact under control 131, national 380. 121 280, 9 November, Tango, bye.
First Ryanair movement of today's show. Don't really have a massive presence at Luton anymore, which is crazy really. Stansted is full to the brim with Ryanair. That particular arrival, a 737 MAX 8. His Lordship, good evening to you. There is no Angelina. Aren't you glad you didn't take that bet? She's working. GameCube enjoying the Ryanair touchdown. Yes, they invariably like to create a lot of smoke and a need for new tyres, but not so much that one. Andy C. Good evening, checking in from Worthing in West Sussex. First ever public stream we've done from Luton. It's not the best of locations. More of a test stream for the channel to check our network and stability. Looks like everything is holding up so far, so that's good news. And this time of day is brilliant for that little rush that you can get, the EasyJet hold-in, because we have another inbound. And that inbound was Air Flight 4303 in from Sofia, A321neo. Interesting that they kept such small separation for the last few. This EasyJet could easily have gotten out. I can only assume the flight crew weren't ready. We might see the next arrival turning on. It will come from the left if we get to see it. And that is a Ryanair coming in from Cork. GameCube, nothing special. We're just at Dane Road, which is the dead end road to one of the crash gates. It's really the only official accepted viewing area here at Luton Airport. Used to be really good up on top of the car parks, but they don't really tolerate it as much as they used to. There we go, you can see the Ryanair turning on behind the inbound whiz.
Julia, behind the landing Airbus 321 short final by Alpha 1 line to way 155 behind. On the landing Airbus, line up runway 2.
Michael Painter enjoying the rain at Teignmouth. Must be horrible to see all this sunshine, blue skies and dryness. Apologies for that.
Ryanair 490, taxi approach. Taking first, 490.
So EasyJet squeezing out between the Wizz and the Ryanair arrivals. It's there somewhere. There she is.
Wizz 2 Alpha Golf, taxi holding point, Bravo 6.
Taxi holding point, Bravo 6, Wizz 2 Alpha Golf.
This one heading off to Amsterdam on an A320neo.
Wizz 2 Alpha Golf,
Turn and burn.
121.755.
Not quite.
121.755, Wizz 2 Alpha Golf.
Easy 76 November, Juliet, runway 25, surface wind is 20 degrees 4 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, Easy 76 now, roger now.
Ryanair 49 Charlie Lima, runway 25, surface wind 20 degrees 3 knots, clear to land.
Ground 25 for that, 49 Charlie.
So this is the Cork inbound Ryanair, another 737 MAX 8.
1885, ECS, something now, Juliet.
EasyJet 449 via Alpha 1, back up to full length, line up runway 25.
Some lovely reverser action after another butter touchdown. Didn't see any smoke off those tyres. Another little bizjet. This one off to Faro. Dassault Falcon 2000. Scratch that bone.
Contact ground 121.755. EasyJet 449er, runway 25, surface wind 210 degrees 4 knots, hold for takeoff. Takeoff 25.
Surprised that's going for a full length with the backtrack. You think that would get up no problem, wouldn't you? Next in the queue will be another Wizz Air A321neo. That will be heading off to Dalaman. That's in a queue of 3 as it stands, but it looks like there's another 2 coming away from the terminal.
Aegean 449er, contact London Control, correction, Aviate Jet 449er, contact London Control, 121 decimal.
That really did want all of the runway, didn't it? So we've got double bandit masks. The Wizz Air next to depart, followed by the Aegean that we're very used to seeing down at Heathrow. Hans Olav Mork, good evening to you. Welcome to Heathrow Live on the road.
Aegean 4061 by Alpha 1, back national length, line of proposed runway 25.
Alpha 1, 5 runway 5.
Whistler 2387, contact London Control 118 decimal 825.
1885, Whistler 238. Telegraph bed, let's go 3 Delta Romeo.
Whistler 3 Delta Romeo.
That wasn't messing about, was it? That was up in a hurry as the Aegean is backtracking. Danilo Rojas, good evening to you. Welcome along. Andy C, welcome. Ian Finley, welcome to you. So if there's anyone currently in the chat that knows more than I do about Aegean, is it a regular feature or has it been over the summer months? Michael Painter, that is going back an awfully long time, isn't it? I'm going to say I'm far too young to remember. Thank you for the flight updates, GameCube.
Aegean 4061, contact London Control 118 decimal 835.
I'm 8825, with John 4 to 61, changing way. So hello, it's still 1
So Max 8 departure for Ryanair. This one heading over to Knock. Flight number 8144.
Runway 25, clear takeoff, Ryanair 8144.
Bristol 1074, runway 25, surface wind is 240 degrees 3 knots, bearing 170 degrees, cleared to land.
Let's land runway 25, let's go 1024.
Ryanair 144, contact under control 119.780.
4978, run 8144, bye.
Another stack shot. Thank you, Luton. Mini stack. So the first of the arrivals that you can see on screen. Wizz Air, flight 5390. That's coming in from Poznan. And then one behind it that's just turned on, inbound from Kerry. Ryanair flight 843. Hands, yeah, the Buzz livery is pretty cool, isn't it? You do get them in here at Luton on occasion. I haven't seen too many.
Ryanair 59 Delta.
Ryanair 59 Delta, leaving track, continue course number 2.
Continue approach Ryanair 59 Delta.
Bristol 3 Delta, Romeo behind the landing, Airbus 321, short final file, 1 minus 3 on the 25 down.
Behind the landing 321 on short final land for weight 25. Behind with go 3 Delta right.
Sure are producing some tidy landings, aren't they? Next to no wind here this evening, so not too many problems to worry about.
Bristol 1074, hold and right.
Oh, Bravo 6, still 1074.
Bristol 1074, contact ground onto a decimal 755.
This one needs to be turn and burn.
Bristol 3 Delta Romeo runway 25, surface wind is 23 degrees 4 knots, bearing 170 degrees, cleared for takeoff.
Weight 25, clear takeoff with go 3 Delta right.
Slowest turn and burn you ever saw. It didn't stop though.
Ryanair 59 Delta, runway 25, surface wind 23 degrees 4 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land 25, Ryanair 59 Delta.
EC75 Golf Romeo.
E75 Golf Romeo, Luton track, continue approach.
Okay, right.
Bristol 3 Delta Romeo, contact us control 118.825.
Running slow on 8.825 with go 3 Delta right next to
Lonic Junior Golf, fire for 193.55.
Fire for, landing up on the 25 wing.
Ian Finley celebrating 1 month of Heathrow Live VIP lounge membership. Thank you for your support, Ian.
Bravo 6, Ryanair 59 Delta.
Ryanair 59 Delta, contact ground 121 left on 755.
Ground 121 755, Ryanair 59 Delta, bye-bye.
Lawrence 23 Juliet Golf, runway 25, surface wind is 21 degrees 4 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Lawrence 23 Juliet Golf.
This one another charter, Lux Aviation UK, Embraer Phenom 300.
Golf Romeo, runway 25, surface wind is 22 degrees 4 knots, bearing 180 degrees, clear for land.
Clear to land, runway 25, 75 Golf Romeo.
Lawrence 23 Juliet Golf, contact line control 118.825.
1885 for Lawrence 23 Juliet Golf.
Found her in the end, didn't we? This is EasyJet 646 in from Belfast on an A319. Next departure will be Wizz Air flight 5445 to Tallinn.
Okay, Ryanair 327.
Whisker 711, dry out for 1 line to runway 25.
Pasa 1, Lada Penguin, 25, so 711.
E75 Golf Romeo, taxi hotel, hold Bravo 6.
Hotel, hold Bravo 6, 75 Golf Romeo.
E75 Golf Romeo, contact ground 121 left on 755.
121 755 is the 75 Golf
So
Romeo.
as we watch this one turning on for departure, as I've said already, this is somewhat of a test stream, so if I can have some kind feedback from you folks as to how we're doing with audio, video and overall stability, that would be great.
Ryanair 2287, runway 25, surface wind, 22 degrees 4 knots, bearing 180 degrees, 252 degrees, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25, Ryanair 3287.
E26 Foxtrot Hotel, behind the landing 737 short, final, fly out for 1 line to runway 255.
Landing 737, line up away to runway 25, landing 26 Foxtrot Hotel.
That would be action, Foxtrot 118, decimal 825.
118, 825, go 711, back.
That'll be the action, 118. Back to 118 Hotel, Luton target, Luton 4.
Ryanair really impressive this evening. Perhaps they've had their Weetabix. Tony Newton, good evening to you. Welcome to Heathrow Live on the road. Thanks for the feedback, Ms. Wolves. Appreciate it.
Ryanair CQ87 contact ground 121.755.
121.755, 3287. Tower 90 Tango Alpha, hold short, ready for departure.
90 Tango Alpha, Luton Tower, hold at Alpha 1.
Whatever, 1 is 90 Tango Alpha.
Mr. Robert Ackers, if that's how you pronounce it. Good evening to you. Enjoying the sounds of the tower on ATC. This is Wizz Air flight 2437 heading to Paris Charles de Gaulle.
Taxi 118 Hotel, runway 25, surface wind 23 degrees, 4 knots, clear to land.
Good again, 25 action 118 Hotel. Luton Tower 1, good afternoon, we go 7 November, 9
This was 7 November, Luton Tower, continue approach number 2.
number 2, we go 7
ED9 to Tango Alpha, behind the landing Falcon 2000 short final, by Alpha 1 line up and wait, number 255.
Fine landing aircraft, 9 away by Alpha, runway 25 behind is Tango Alpha.
26 Hotel, contact left for 121 national 280.
121 280 is 26 Hotel, bye.
Now we can hang it over up.
Lovely lighting here at Luton Airport this evening as we approach sunset. This is EasyJet 2623. It's an A320neo heading off to Marrakesh.
Taxi 118 Hotel, contact ground 121.755.
Ian, I've got no idea what I said. I'll take your word for it. When I said I was testing, I wasn't testing myself. I'm prone to all sorts of issues and problems.
Clear to land, runway 25, we go 7 November.
London Tower, good evening, 875 here with you on a hours, flight 12 number 875. Number 875 traffic here, Luton Tower, continue approach. Continue with approach. Easy 92 Tango Alpha, contact London Control 131.280.
What's 120 is 90 Tango Alpha, cheers, again.
GameCube. I did almost miss it, didn't I? Do you know, when I came out here, I was saying before, I did a bit of a live test, but privately, a few weeks back. And I could see that was going to be heading out. And we were on reverse ops, so it was going to be a rotation directly in front of the camera. And yeah, I was looking down. Caught the back end of it. All blurred. Pretty sweet jet though. Nice colour scheme. And just imagine people screaming at the telly or the phone. It's coming! So this deep blue Bombardier Global 6500, 6500, 6500, however you want to say it, is heading off to Pune. It's Poonawalla Aviation. And if I've said that correctly, I'll be amazed.
Victor, Tango November Alpha Delta, got the men in secured clearance. Post position after departure, maintain altitude 4,000 feet, max 3 entry departure, still a start. Roger, holding position, after departure maintain 4,000, max 3 entry. Victor Alpha Delta, correct, thanks.
I'll tell you what that reminds me of, with all the horizontal stripes. Britannia Airways, that used to be at home at Luton Airport many moons ago.
Alpha Delta, one backtrack full length, line up and wait runway 25. Alpha 1 backtrack, line up and wait runway 25. Tower hello, come to 55. 2 holding Alpha 1, and we're ready for departure. Come to contact the Luton Tower, Richard.
Some nice bucket reverser action from that one. So that one's going to backtrack next out. First TUI of today's show. So TUI and Luton. There are flights to and from, but they've also got a maintenance facility here. So sometimes you get one or two of their Dreamliners in for some maintenance. Always nice to see a Dreamliner here at Luton. It's such a small airport, they look enormous.
Victor Alpha Delta, runway 25, surface wind is 210 degrees 4 knots, clear for takeoff. Let's take off runway 25, accept it.
Tony Newton, it is just a matter of time, isn't it? I think their job will just be overseeing, and the plane will be doing all the work with lots of redundancy. I remember watching a documentary from Airbus who were testing that option probably 3 years ago now. But yeah, it's going to happen, isn't it? You get automated everything else.
2 via yellow 1 in 785.
Fire by yellow 1.
TCS going to this car to finish those. Alpha Delta, full third level under control, 118.25.
118.25.
Miswells, yeah, Luton is very popular. They've got a Harrods FBO here as well as Signature, and I should imagine it's a good deal cheaper to use than Heathrow or even Stansted for that matter.
We'll receive vacated, red 1, report vacated.
Red 1 report vacated.
On approach and on your screens now then, sporting the Neo livery, EasyJet A320neo inbound from Paphos.
Richard. 250 Yankee runway 25, surface wind CCVG 4 knots.
Clear to land runway 25, it's 23 Echo Yankee.
From GS 552, behind the landing Airbus 320 short final, fly Alpha 1, back to landing runway 25 behind.
Behind the Airbus 320 on short final, enter runway 25, backtrack, line up, behind, Tom Jet 552.
So as you probably would have heard from ATC, this TUI is going to backtrack and go full length.
Right down 701 hotel inside. Approach. Continue 701.
Michael Painter, when it arrives, give me a shout, you can take me on a jolly.
TC Echo Yankee, order Bravo 6.
Over 6, Echo Yankee.
TC Echo Yankee, contact ground 121.755.
11755, it's Echo Yankee.
So doing its 180 now for takeoff. This TUI's heading off to end feeder.
Runway 25, clear for takeoff, Tom Jet 552.
I was reading an article, again, probably a couple of years back, about charter flights on private jets. And given the right set of circumstances, it can work out around the same or cheaper than business class on a commercial, which is pretty amazing, isn't it, really? And there's a few sites out there where you put in how many passengers, what destination, and then they'll contact you with a list of options and prices. You can see why that needed full length. That was in danger of just falling off the end. What I did notice when I was here before and they were on reverse ops is just how late they almost drop onto the runway, because there's a really big drop off at the threshold and it's a long way down to a dual carriageway, so they almost keep a little bit more altitude, and then as soon as they know they've made it, there's a really pronounced drop. We're almost getting that straight through the sun shot. That won't be long. Blimey, we've been going for ages, and this is the first time it's settled. Hour and 11 minutes. Well done, Luton. So you can see there in front of the control tower, that is Terminal Car Park 1. And then that big hole there is where Car Park 2 used to be. And I'm sure many of you remember it burnt down, courtesy of a car fire, causing untold damage, but it looks wide open now without that second car park there. GameCube. Not in a plane, I hope. That would be all sorts of wrong, wouldn't it? So about to turn on to finals, and 4 minutes out is our next arrival. EasyJet 2436 in from Paris.
Good impression. 257 Bravo, taxi now for 1, up 1 kilo.
Back in 257 Bravo, Luton Tower, ready.
We will be ready on reach, correction 257 Bravo.
Just wait for the CCFC to jump forward and call you back.
Copy, correction 257 Bravo.
You can see just how elevated the runway is from the rest of the airport. It's going to look like Jaws in a minute. Dum, dum.
Look, that would even aim temporary 284 on deck to the Alpha to Alpha 1, ready sequence.
Triple 284 Luton Tower, Roger.
Properly
Lighting 1
sinking.
tower, passenger message.
Right 1, hold it, red 1.
Will we lose it altogether? That's the question.
079 section, please.
Lighting 1 via red 1, enter runway 25, 07 lights selected.
Enter in runway 25 by red 1, line 21, thank you.
Sure, they said they'd be ready by the time they got there. This is NetJets. It's a Bombardier Challenger 350, and this one's off to Milan when they're ready. Can't see the approaching aircraft just yet, but it's not far away. London Heathrow Airport spotting. Good evening to you. Welcome along. Been here yourself. Hans Olav Mork gifting one Heathrow Live VIP lounge membership. Thank you so much. If you are the recipient, make sure you say thank you. Oh, and I can see you have. GameCube, the recipient of that gifted membership. Welcome to VIP Lounge.
Lighting 1, Roger, you can continue along, expect to vacate
Hans Olav.
yellow 1 or...
Yeah, it does have quite a cult following, Luton. Quite why they call it London Luton remains a mystery, because it's a good 30 miles away from London. So as mentioned before, this is the Paris inbound EasyJet. It's an Airbus A319-100. Just a 47-minute flight time for this one, over from Paris. And this particular airframe, 17 years of age.
Lighter 1 vacated and holding red free. Lighter 1 Tower. United with the Papa, runway 25, surface wind is variable, 2 knots. Hello, 25, Z90,
So the next two departures, both BizJets. Really nailing home just how popular this airport is for private aircraft. Ian Finley, wow, that's very generous of you, sir. 20 gifted VIP lounge memberships. Thank you so much for your support. Good evening, Karen Painter. Why is it I do all the work and Ms. Wolves gets to go to the Caymans? That can't be right, can it? So the line-up then, EasyJet Airbus, and Mini-Me, and the one we've already spoken about. This is off to Milan.
Would you like to pass off all the travel to? Oh, well, I think the night doesn't come. You're going to the capital, take ground, 1 left and 755. I thought that's 755, right? It's coming, right? That's 257 travel, runway 25, surface wind is variable, 2 knots, close to aircraft. Sorry, take off 25, 257, Bravo. Practice 257 Bravo, contact level control 118.825. 118.825 London. Good afternoon and good weekend.
Can't tell you anything about this one, as it's not appearing on flight radar for me. Other than it looks nice in this lighting. Giant coin stacks, welcome along. Bit of a test stream this one. Making sure we've got stable network and messing around with a few camera settings. It's nice to have you along for the test.
Vessel 284, runway 25, surface wind variable, do not slow to takeoff.
Get takeoff runway 25, Apollo 284.
Easy 93 Hotel Romeo, behind the departing citation, by Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 25, behind.
On the departing citation, by Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 25 behind. Easy 93 Hotel Romeo.
Vessel 284, contact level control 118.825.
118.825, Apollo 284, go ahead.
And the obligatory sunset shot that we like to capture. That's looking lovely, isn't it? Just about to disappear behind some of that low cloud. Thank you for that info, Ian.
Easy 93 Hotel Romeo, runway 25, surface wind 190 degrees, 3 knots, clear to takeoff.
Good takeoff, runway 25, Easy 93 Hotel Romeo.
Clearance for takeoff then for EasyJet 2455 to Faro.
Lighting 1 via red 3 enter runway 25.
Enter runway 25, runway 391.
Correction 336 Alpha, Luton Tower, hold us Alpha 1.
Hold an Alpha 1,
Easy 93 Hotel Romeo, contact level control 121.280.
200.280, Easy 93 Hotel Romeo, bye bye.
Lighting 1, vacate via red 3, there will be a departure.
Proceed to red 3, lighting 1.
Fraction 336 Alpha, you fully ready?
Confirm, fraction 336.
336 Alpha via Alpha 1, line from runway 25.
Hi Alpha 1, line up at 325, fraction 336.
Good afternoon, Ryanair 72, Bravo Quebec, taxiing Alpha 1, ready in sequence.
Fraction 336 Alpha from the Alpha 1 intersection, runway 25, surface wind 200 degrees, 3 knots, bearing relative to 50 degrees, clear to takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 5 fraction 336 Alpha.
Beautiful lighting right now for this Cessna citation. This is NetJet's Europe flight off to Nice.
Good afternoon, Ryanair 72 Bravo correct, taxi in Alpha 1. 72 Bravo Quebec, leaving tower, hold Alpha 1. Hold Alpha 1, Ryanair 72 Bravo Quebec. Hotel Quebec, runway 25, surface wind 21 degrees 4 knots, bearing 160 to 258 clear to land. Clear to land, runway 25, it's 14 has been set.
About to touch down. EasyJet 2538. This one's in from Geneva on an A320-200.
Active 66 Alpha, contact London Control, 121.280.
121.280 for London Control, thank you.
Quebec, fly Alpha 1 line up and wait on 85.
Right, Alpha 1 line up on 8125, Ryanair 72 Bravo Quebec.
Hotel Quebec, taxi with a point
Been
Bravo.
beautifully busy here, hasn't it, this evening here at Luton Airport. Latest departure, Ryanair 582. This is off to Lublin, 737 MAX 8. Swinging that nose wheel around. Crazy the turning circle of these big jets, isn't it?
Easy 14 Hotel Quebec, contact ground 121.755. Ground 121.755 is 1 for Ryanair 72 Bravo Quebec, runway 25, surface wind 21 degrees 3 knots, clear for takeoff. Runway 25, clear for takeoff, Ryanair 72 Bravo Quebec.
Anyone else notice how weird the engine sound of that Cessna on takeoff? Really peculiar.
You want 4 Papa Romeo.
You want 4 Papa Romeo with the tire steering to the approach.
Continue, 1 4 Papa Romeo.
Lighting 1 by red 3 and runway 25.
Runway 25 by red 3, line 21.
Visual 4 Papa Romeo, this radar tell you about some VFR traffic on your right.
It's more visual, 1 4 Papa Romeo.
Awesome. What a great view that is. Gotta love a good sunset. Got another one final now. Still a little bit of a way out. This is EasyJet in from Prague, another A319, flight number 2634. And you can see in true Heathrow style, another joining the what can only be described as a stack. A mini stack. That's another EasyJet. That's coming in from Glasgow. And if the third about to arrive was a little bit quicker, we could have had 3. Number 3 to arrive is the third EasyJet. I was saying earlier, wasn't I? Oh no, it was Ryanair I was talking about, whose presence has dwindled here in recent years. EasyJet still going fairly strong. And their third arrival in a row will be in from Bordeaux on an A320. Ian Finley, you can just drop me off at Palma. That'll be fine. Not one to kick up a fuss, me. Mohammed Ibrahim, good evening. Checking in from Iraq. Welcome along. Terry the Artist, good evening to you. You join us for what can only be described as a public test here at Luton Airport. One of your favourites for photography, no doubt, as we see on your excellent Facebook page.
Hotel Lima Romeo Sierra Tower, Roger, hold position. CZ1 full Papa Romeo, Hotel Hold Bravo 6.
Get Hotel Hold Bravo 6 on board Papa Romeo.
EasyJet number 2 of the hat-trick. This is the Glasgow arrival.
CZ1 full Papa Romeo, contact ground 121.755.
121.755, John 4 Papa Romeo, bye-bye.
Echo Charlie,
Look at that.
surface windy.
Turning on, being lit up. The third of our 3 EasyJets.
Foxtrot Romeo Sierra, high Alpha 1, 900 on the 25. CZ9 Echo Charlie, taxi Hotel, hold Bravo 6.
Hotel Hold Bravo 6, okay.
Tower Lighting 1, Tower, back to message. Tower Lighting 1, no problem. We have the 07 threshold. Lighting 1, yes, give me 5 minutes, I'll get it next to you. CZ9 Echo Charlie, contact ground 121.755.
Ian Finley, I guess that was the bell that we just picked up. Get a good few helis in here at the right sort of time. Very cool when you see them hover taxiing.
5, Foxtrot Kilo, runway 25, surface wind, 2123, 3 knots, clear for land.
Was that for EC35 Foxtrot Kilo? We've just been transferred.
EC35 Foxtrot Kilo, Luton Tower, runway 25, surface wind, 2123, 3 knots, clear for land.
Clear to land runway 25, EC35 Foxtrot Kilo.
Foxtrot Romeo Sierra, contact under control 121.280.
London control 121, 280 Foxtrot Romeo.
Nice bit of smoke on those engines from that BizJet departure. So the third of the EasyJets, this one in from Bordeaux, A320-200. Quite an interesting flight pattern going on. They're all going directly over our position before making a double right-hand turn for arrival.
C7 Bravo Delta with the tower continue approach.
C7 Bravo Delta.
C5 Foxtrot Kilo, taxi to approach Bravo 6.
C2 Bravo 6, E35 Foxtrot Kilo.
That's either on tow or it's the slowest taxi you ever did see. Might be waiting for a gate to become clear, who knows.
121.755.
That is crawling, isn't it?
U27 Bravo Delta, runway 25, surface wind 210 degrees, 3 knots, clear to land.
25 clear to land, U27 Bravo Delta.
A few more arrivals making their way towards the airport. The first of which, as mentioned in the chat, by GameCube. Cube even. EasyJet 2490, that's in from Pisa.
How long would that be for?
20 seconds should be good, like one.
Writing 1, Roger, I've got 3 to land, it'll be 5 minutes.
Understood, like one.
Was 1-3 a kid from the tower, Roger, continue, approach number 2.
Seems there's always work going here at Luton Airport. Nothing interesting over at the cargo sheds. That's where DHL come and go. There we go, another mini stack. So we've got the EasyJet from Pisa, number 1. Number 2 is Wizz Air A321 inbound from Bucharest. We may even get 3. Might be a bit too far out to see, but it'll be Ryanair Max 8 in from Barcelona. Or we can see it now just above the EasyJet. You go, Luton Airport. Ian Finley, GameCube, thank you for the updates.
Ryanair 990 Yankee Mike, please. Hello, to bring approach to number 2.
Oh, that's a nice shot, isn't it? Landing lights on both. Bit of pink in the sky. We've virtually lost the sun now, so won't be much longer. So if you have joined us some way into today's show, this is a test show. A few camera settings, changes to audio and some network checks as well. It's nice to have you along for the test. We will be out with our normal weekend show. That's going to be early on Sunday morning, catching all the overnight arrivals. Lots of heavy action from Heathrow. One looked like it touched down quite early within the markings there, didn't it? Caught this one coming in towards the beginning of today's test show. EasyJet Holidays livery. I doubt that will get out before the Ryanair arrival. But you never know here at Luton. Stranger things have happened. And she's going to hold. It would have been quite the feat if that would have gone, because there's not a lot of room. Another about to turn on at the top of the screen.
Entirely the 410 actually holding off for 1, we are ready for departure.
I remember it was clearance when we're stopping.
Go ahead, easy 400 extra.
400 X-ray, hold position, after departure on the next VOC, climb and maintain, altitude 4,000 feet.
Hold position off the bus, 4,400 extra.
400 X-ray correct, 195 on the 25.
195 is from 400 extra.
Ryanair with another one of their Max 8s, Greece in the landing.
British Tango, Luton Tower, to see approach flight through the other end, inspection, you have to back for about 20 seconds.
Continue with 236.
909 Yankee Mike, taxi only point Bravo 6.
Bravo 6 Ryanair, good Mike.
Stop by light, Alpha.
Tower light and 1, finish 07 light.
Light 1 Richmond.
Target here, Ryanair 7 Papa, is radio 2.
Ryanair 7 Papa, Tower Roger, hold Alpha 1.
Alpha 1, Ryanair 7 Papa.
Yankee Mike, contact ground 121.755.
I've got this one, so I'll take that.
Please, you've got 1 to the FX train, and 25, surface wind is variable 2. Between 160 and 220 degrees, so good day.
125 to particular PC 400 action.
Sky's quite busy here over Luton Airport this evening, both with arrivals and overflies.
Surface wind is 190 degrees, 2 knots. Clear to land.
Ooh, awesome. Who doesn't love a silhouetted plane at sunset? Amazing. GameCube, thank you ever so much for your involvement in the chat. Catch you again soon, hopefully Sunday. Nice and early. Thank you so much, Ian. Your support's much appreciated. Catch you again soon. Have a lovely evening. GameCube, thank you for your lovely feedback.
Under control, 121.8.
12128, Ryanair 7 Papa Papa, goodbye.
Beautiful.
Luton Tower with air 718, taxi out to Alpha 1, and we are fully ready.
Reserve 718, Luton Tower, well, clear slots has come forward to minute 06, there's no delay, via Alpha 1, line up runway 25.
Via Alpha 1, line up runway 25 with air 718.
So this Wizz Air A321neo that's struggling to stay above the runway elevation, just about managed it. This is off to Sofia.
Surface wind 1907 degrees. 2 knots. So take off.
It's for takeoff runway 25 with air 718.
Reserve 718, contact under control, 118.825.
118.825 with air 718.
Just look at 12 near Luton Tower, hello, runway 25. Surface wind is 1987 degrees. 3 knots. Clear for land.
Quite surprised how constant the traffic has been. You normally get bursts of traffic here at Luton, but it's been pretty good for this test. Taxiing for departure. This is EasyJet 2603. It's heading to Berlin. And as that made its turn away from the terminal, you could see there was a Ryanair following it out. The Ryanair 737-800 is off to Bologna. Also have an aircraft on final. Wizz Air, inbound from Targo Mures.
780 my car, report ready.
780 Motor, we're ready.
780 my car, landing A321, fire Alpha 1, line of flight, runway 25, behind.
This one an A321 Neo. 2 3/4 hours of flight time into Luton.
November, approaching holding point Alpha 1, ready for departure.
Carl Shield, good evening to you. You join us for a public test. A few settings changes and bits and pieces to steady up the network to make a stable stream for you all. I think it's been quite successful, which is always nice. Tell the artist thank you for your feedback. Enjoying the sights and sounds of Luton. Harry's Aviation, good evening. Did I leave that in the description? It would be no surprise at all.
Go ahead, 780 Motor.
780 go, the people line up and wait, and after the car, and that's 380, find the SA94, back 3.
Line up and wait, and then after departure, match the plan to maintain altitude 4000, the 780 Motor.
780 Motor, correct. So 65 final, contact ground 121.755.
Good evening, Emma. Welcome. You've joined us at the end of what I think has been a largely successful test stream here at Luton Airport. We're going to catch these 2 departures and I think we'll call it an evening. We are back for our normal weekend show on Sunday morning.
After departure, under Max 3 Yankee, I will take 4002 for the position line.
November, correct, report visual with the landing 319 at 3 miles.
Visual, right, approaching November.
Okay, wait, easy 365 Yankee, and wait 25, first wind is 180 degrees, 2 knots,
25, twin line, easy 365 Yankee.
November, behind, landing air 319, line of wait, runway 25, behind.
Behind the landing Airbus, land up away, runway 25 behind, 5 kilo November.
We have a cheeky arrival in between the 2 last departures as well. Not complaining.
4885 with the restriction, easy 780 Motor, bye.
Thank you, Ms. Wolves. Enjoying a rare Luton stream. So rare, it's the only one we've done publicly. So this arrival in from Palma EasyJet 2332, still at LA 319. 2 hours and 11. Isn't that amazing how quick you can get from chilly Luton in the UK down to some sort of warmth in the Balearics? Of course, the sad thing for the people on board this one is it's all too quick to get back here. So wrapping up this evening's live show test here at Luton Airport. Ryanair flight 3406 off to Bologna, 737-800. Thank you, Michael Painter. Great to have you popping by.
Norwich 5, clear for takeoff from 5 Kilo November.
There we go, folks. A quick hello to Yvonne, dropping in to leave a like. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. Appreciate those that joined us for this evening's test. It was a bit random. It's great to have been out again though. Our main show, as I've said already, is Sunday morning this weekend. Back at Heathrow, catching the nice early heavy arrivals. It's looking like it's going to be another glorious sunrise type of day. So looking forward to that. Hopefully you can join us there. As Ms. Wolf has said in the chat, my good friend John from Drones and Planes is live now from Manchester. So if you haven't had your fix, get yourselves over to Drones and Planes and enjoy some of the sights and sounds from Manchester Airport. He'll probably be streaming for a good while yet because he loves to go into the night. Excellent. Right, that's it, folks. Have a great evening. Be lovely to see you on Sunday. If not, have a great weekend and we'll catch you again soon. Take care all.